Hello all. Today the main thing I have to say is seriously? Seriously? As of yesterday's Indiana primary, it is now certain that Donald Trump will be the Republican nominee for president. All those fantasies about contested conventions and last-minute fixes and saves, those are pretty much over. He hasn't quite gotten over the number that he has to hit to be guaranteed as the nominee, but Ted Cruz just dropped out, and I think Kasich has something like a tenth as many delegates as Trump does. Basically, it's over. And no matter what your burn-feeling friend on Facebook is telling you, the Democratic nomination contest is essentially over as well. It has been for the past 2 weeks. Sanders' insurgency was exciting, but it's done. After he failed to win New York, it was clear that Hillary Clinton is now the nominee. So that's it. That's what we have for the 2016 presidential election. We have two choices: Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. This is unprecedented. Now, in the democratic process, compromise is necessary. You're not going to end up with candidates that many people really love. That's normal. That's part of compromise. That's part of democracy. Choosing the lesser of two evils. That's generally how these things work. But the candidates aren't usually hated. And Clinton and Trump are hated. There's polls. The majority of the country does not like Hillary Clinton. The majority of the country, the overwhelming majority of the country, does not like Donald Trump. For the 2016 election, the two major parties have chosen people who aren't just unsatisfying or boring. They are hated deeply by the majority of the American public. The question at this point is, are we going to let them get away with it? Make no mistake, this is what these parties have chosen to do. With Clinton, it's very clear the Democratic Party establishment was pulling for her from the beginning. The Republicans would like very much to claim that Donald Trump isn't their fault and that they were forced into it, but that's hogwash. There were primaries. Donald Trump was chosen. He is the choice of the Republican Party. Are we going to let them get away with this? I don't think we should. Now, if you live in Ohio or Florida or some kind of swing state, then I guess maybe you have to look at this incredible shit sandwich and try to decide which would be worse. I don't envy you that decision. Donald Trump is a vile, vile human being, and the disaster of his potential presidency isn't a question of whether it would be a disaster, but what degree of disaster it would be. Hillary Clinton, I have a bit more sympathy for, or maybe pity. She's somewhat capable and certainly very ambitious, but I am very confident that a Hillary Clinton presidency would be a disaster as well. So yeah, if you live in a swing state, I'm sorry. Good frickin' luck. But for the rest of us, for the majority of us who do not live in swing states, who do not live in states that have any question as to whether they'd go Republican or Democrat, we have a very different duty in the 2016 election. We cannot let the Republican and Democratic parties get away with this. These parties have not been seriously threatened since the 1996 election. The only reason they can contemplate serving up candidates this terrible, this objectionable, is the fact that they are completely secure in their power. If we want a better system, in this election, we have to attack that power. I think it's our duty as U.S. citizens to make sure that neither one of these clowns makes it above 30% of the popular vote. There are plenty of alternatives out there, whether or not the media wants to tell you about them. For more right-leaning people, there's the Libertarian Party. For more left-leaning people, there's the Green Party. Obviously, both these parties have serious issues, serious problems, but that doesn't matter. Neither one of the candidates from those parties are going to end up as president, but they're a fantastic way to lodge a protest vote. And that's what we need to do in this election. We need to show the Republican and the Democratic parties that this is unacceptable. Choices like this are not choices, and we're only given them because the Republicans and Democrats are overconfident in the position that they have. It's a position that we can take away. So in the 2016 election, learn about third-party options. Vote Libertarian or vote Green. Heck, I don't know, vote for Lyndon LaRouche. Vote for anybody other than the Republicans and Democrats that have so much contempt for us that they're offering us Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. If you want to know more about why voting third party is essential in this election, I've written a short Kindle essay on the topic. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, please click on the Patreon link here to find out how.